In this project, interviewing celebrities, you and a partner are going to create a podcast. In this podcast, you and your partner are going to interview 5 celebrities. The show is going to be about whatever you want it to be. So, here's kind of the script to begin how the show should start. So, you can kind of read here, and you're say, "Hello and welcome to," you name the show. My name is, and this is my co-host, and we are here today to interview a special guest. And our topic today is, and all the blanks you fill in yourself on what you want to do. You are going to interview 5 celebrities, and each of you and your partner, have to ask a minimum of 5 questions each. So it will be a maximum of 2 questions per celebrity. So after you sign up for a team, then you'll come to here, and then you'll start creating your script on what you want to say. So celebrity 1, write it in there, and 1 through 5. Then, before you write your questions, and actually before you even pick your celebrities, what you need to do is go to the celebrity soundbites link that I've provided. Now, these are soundbites that I have recorded over time, and you can use these ones, you can use other sound bites that are on YouTube, but it's up to you to get the recording off of YouTube into GarageBand. So it's up to you. There's quite a few here. I'm pretty positive that you would have no problem using these ones in here. So that is the folder with all the celebrity bites. So if you and your partner decide, hey, let's just use the sound bites that are on here, you could go that route. And the way you get the soundbite into Google Classroom is by double-clicking on it, and then you would click on the down arrow, and the down arrow simply is the download button, and then after you hit download, it would pop up right here in the bottom of your screen. Now to get that onto GarageBand, all you need to do is grab the soundbite and drag it right into GarageBand, and then it will automatically pop up here. Okay, so that's the part where that is how you get a soundbite into GarageBand. Now, let's talk a little more about the requirements. In this one, once you have picked your 5 celebrities, you need to listen to the soundbites because your questions cannot be created until you've listened through the soundbite. You don't know what to ask yet until you've actually heard the celebrity soundbite. Now, the questions you ask do not have to match what is actually being said by the celebrity, meaning that if the celebrity is talking about one of his movies, and let's say that you don't want to ask him about one of his movies, let's say you wanted to ask him about his favorite food, you could take that soundbite, twist it, and ask the question something about food, but his response was actually to the video. But we don't know that because you made the question to fit your podcast. So, again, step 1, choose a partner. Step 2, decide if you're going to download your own celebrity soundbites from YouTube or if you're going to use the one provided. Then, after you have picked your 5 celebrities and got their soundbites, then you're going to create questions. And the questions are based off of the podcast. Now let me show a little more example of what we're looking through here, and then we'll review one more time to make sure we got it. Okay, so if we look here, we have this Napoleon Dynamite sound clip. So when I play it, now make sure when you're recording, if you heard it, there's that tapping sound back and forth. That's the metronome. Make sure that is off so we don't hear that.
Shots, pegs. Lucky. You got like 3 feet of air that time.
So let's say I want to use that soundbite right there where he says,
you got like 3 feet of air that time.
What I can do, I can split the clip. Now with iMovie, it's different. For this one, you need to hold down Command T, and that's how you split it. And then I need to split it again right where I want the soundbite to end.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
Okay, so if I wanted to end right there, Command T again, then I can delete this part. I don't need this part anymore. Now I just have this piece of soundbite. Now, if I wanted to record my voice, I could go to the plus button, Real Instrument, Create, and now I can record my voice into here. So I need to think of a question where it relates to...
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
So in the clip, it's talking about his friend Pedro using the bike to get 3 feet of air. Okay, I don't want to use that. I want to use something else. So let's say I'm going to mute this soundbite here so I can begin to record. Let's say I want to say, Napoleon, I want you to measure how high I can jump. Okay, so let's give it a shot here. Napoleon, I want you to measure how high I can jump. Are you ready? All right, here I go. All right, how high did I just jump? All right, so let's see if this makes any sense. So we play it back. Napoleon, I want you to measure how high I can jump. Are you ready? All right, here I go. All right, how high did I just jump?
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
All right, and that's it. I asked my question. I created my own question. I found the soundbite. I matched this. Okay? So let's look again one more time at the requirements to make sure we have this. So you and your partner are creating your own podcast. This is the opening script, what you need to talk about. And then each of you needs to ask a total of 5 questions each. And then there's a total of 5 celebrities. So the way I have it divided out, that each of you should ask 1 question each to each celebrity. And then once you have all your questions in there and it's all cut, you need to add like a jingle, kind of like our ringtone that we did, in front of the podcast and after. So the show should begin with music, then it's you saying the script, then it's you interviewing the 5 celebrities, and then the podcast should end with you guys saying goodbye, and then the jingle ends the whole thing. This is a fun project. Most of my students always have a great time with this, so take some time, put some effort into this. The only celebrity that you're not allowed to interview is anything from SpongeBob or Patrick, okay? You can't do those. I've heard lots of those, and we're just not going to go there, okay? So here it is. Follow the script. Watch the video. The way you'll edit is that 1 computer for every 2 people. So you have to work on it together when it comes to this. Okay? So hopefully that answers all your questions. If for some reason you do not want to work with a partner, you can work by yourself. And if you work by yourself, you still need 5 celebrities, but you'd only have to ask a total of 5 questions. So that is an option as well. If there's any other questions, go ahead and send me an email.